Back to PB against Dennis Espino. Lumalabas si James Up. Pinapagay ni Joseph Yo. PB na si James Up. Good time of the game.
At mahirap na tira yun. He had to take a step back from Joseph Yo to hit that jump shot.
Ayan o, ang talent ng James Up. Dikit na sa kanya si Joseph Yo. Pero ay pasok pa rin ang tira. Dennis Espino sumaksak sa loob. Wala. And John Salvador hits the deck. And a foul is going to be called on Dennis Espino.
Si
Was down on the floor.
Wrong place, wrong time for Dennis Espino. Nandun siya on the floor. Nakahiga siya ron. At bumagsak siya. Kanya, he really didn't need to be there. Pero ito, makita natin. Nandun siya. And he had to be called for the foul. Walang choice of referee.
That's right. Nawala yung bola eh.
Yes. Nadi-sludge kasi si John Dan.
PB Mundo. Backdoor play. Hindi na pumasok yung tiro ni Chico Lanete. Dennis Miranda pushes it up. Miranda, binigay kay Delmer Calderon. Too strong. Normally, specialty yan ni Bitoy Umolon. Jordan Calderon inside. And it's taken away by Bitoy Umolon. Here's Joseph Yo. Sinasalubong ni Chico Lanete. Gary Williams. Inside pass, broken up again by the defense of Purefoods. It goes out of bounds, however, in favor of Sta Lucia.
Well, so far so good sa depensa ng Purefoods. Nakakakuha sila ng 3 turnovers na against Sta Lucia.
9 minutes to go here in the first quarter.
By the way, Sta Lucia, wala pa silang field goal conversion dito.
That's right.
1 point from a free throw.
Dennis Espino Vargas, laban kay Jordan Salvador. Couple of pump fakes. There's the field goal for Sta Lucia. And the Purefoods lead is cut down to 4 at 7-3.
Ayun ang sinasabi natin, no? Challenge the interior defense because undersized yung mga defenders ng Purefoods sa loob. Dennis Espino will have a heyday if he posts up and moves closer to the basket.
Let's get Gregory one more go. Humalit lang. And Kelly Williams got the rebound, and there's going to be a foul called on John Dan Salvador. That's going to be number 2.
Yan ang mga useless fouls, no? And John Dan should know better. This is the finals. This is a critical game for the Purefoods. You do not give up a foul just like that, no?
Yeah.
Wala sa shooting situation, andun sa backcourt.
Nasa backcourt.
And he's now has 2 personal fouls. Very important player because he can defend the post.
Kelly Williams, reverse layup, beside the Malagas. Loose ball. Picked up by Dennis Espino. He gets John Dan Salvador out of the way. And as Espino went up with a shot in front of the basket, pero foul na tatawagin si Kirby. Natatawagan na kanyang unang personal foul, and he sends Dennis Espino to the line.
Well, given the starting lineups of both teams, Ed, no, you can expect a very fiery spurt coming from the second unit because June Simon, wala dyan, no?
That's right.
Si Ryan Reyes, wala rito sa starting lineup ng Sta Lucia. So you've got a lot of key players who can come off the bench. Si Pinquist, wala din sa loob. Yeah. And when those players start coming in, you can expect a lot more spark, a lot more fireworks to come into play.
Well, we expect that all game long. Dahil napaka-importante, sabi mo nga, no, either magiging 3-1 ito for Sta Lucia, which they dearly would like to happen, at maging 2-2 na siya namang kagustuhan o minimit-big ng Purefoods. James Yap against Joseph Yo. There's a double team. Salvador out to Kirby. Raimundo sumaksak sa loob. Left-handed shot. Darong foul na tatawagin. Could be Dennis Espino there. Saka ba? Saka. Pangalawa na rin yan. And the second personal foul on Dennis Espino.
At nakita natin kanina, no, sa offensive set ng Purefoods, they really want James Yap to hold the ball. To the extent that si Lanete, I thought, took too much time holding the ball and waiting for the offense to set up. So there's got to be movement sa offense ng Purefoods because they have to use their quickness against the height advantage of Sta Lucia. If they play stagnant offense in the half court, they're going to get swallowed up by the type of defense that Sta Lucia likes to play, which is physical and taking advantage of their height.
Joseph Yo, covered by Salvador. Kelly Williams off to Bitoy Umolon. Umolon makes his move. And there's going to be an offensive foul. 3-second violation, I'm sorry. 3-second violation as Dennis Espino thought that itira na ni Bitoy Umolon. It is a 4-point lead para sa Purefoods at 9-5. 7.5 to go here in the first quarter. PBA Mundo, umaatake lamang kay Dennis Espino. The pass inside intended for John Dan Salvador, broken up by Bitoy Umolon. Mananasili po ngayon sa Purefoods, Andy Larong. Binigay kay James Yap. Pinabantayan pa rin ni Joseph Yo. James Yap. Sumihit. Lumipad si James Yo at Joseph Yo at a traveling call on James Yap.
And you can see that James is very focused in scoring his points. Huh?
Yeah.
Actually, pumasok yung tira ni James. Hindi lang counted.
Then of Miranda. Joseph Yo. Ginamit yung pick ni Kelly Williams. Tuloy off the glass. Joseph Yo.
Well, Yo has been a revelation sa series na to. Huh? Remember, he came from Coca-Cola where he didn't have a very distinguished rookie season. Pero ngayon, now that he's playing for Sta Lucia, he's given the chance. And, you know, he's found a place for himself, a role dito sa team ng Sta Lucia because they really needed someone to quicken the pace from the backward.
Ang maganda dyan, he doesn't mind coming off the bench. Although ngayon, kasama siya sa starting lineup at siya pa ang pinagbabantay si James Yap. Alam po natin na nagkaroon po ng konting kulay itong dalawang ito. Nagkagantihan dun sa mainit na laro nung game number 3 which resulted in the PBA snapping a suspension after moving or changing the flagrant 1 foul call to flagrant 2 last night. Ay binigyan po ng suspenso ito si James Yap, but the suspension will be served not tonight but on Sunday. Dahil sabi ng Purefoods, masyado ng late para mag-adjust pa kami, no? Dahil late na Kagabi, nung malaman nila, Denok Miranda gets away.
And what a play for Denok, no? Using a series of screens to be able to get away from his defender who happened to be James Yap in that situation. Okay, si Dennis Espino, mapuna because of two personal fouls. Si Marlo Aquino nasa loob. Now, he's a shot blocker. He's an intimidator inside.
And, you know, Marlo has really been playing well in this series.
Exactly. At nasasabi lang natin, the importance of Marlo as an intimidating shot blocker, kaagad, nag 3-second violation of Purefoods. And that's because of Marlo. He makes you change your shots, and he makes you change the way you move inside the painted area.
Teka muna, merong sinesenyas itong referee between R.D. Larong and makapagtatawag yung mga teka, mag-uusap-usap yung tatlong referee. Toby Raimundo trying to join in the conversation, but the referees want to talk this over by themselves. Ang mga referee po natin, Ronji Aldaba, Jess Ferrer, at Mau Maurillo. Okay. Si referee delay of game warning. Sta Lucia. Ayun, si R.D. Larong tinawagan ng technical foul for a second motion. Kaya pala siya yung kinakausap ng referee at pinaglalayo sila ni Joseph Yo. Although nagtapikan naman sila pagkatapos. So Joseph Yo will take the technical free throw. Yan ang nangyari dito.
Okay, ang tawag ng referee, second motion against Andy Larong. Okay. Ang nagkaroon ng rushing incident Ang turuan doon, sino doon pala tawagan?
Si RD tinawagan ng technical foul for second motion. Kumandana, Denok Miranda. Subagsak. Nilabas kay Kelly Williams. He finds Joseph Yo open. Yes, si Entresian. Lalo kay Joseph Yo. And Sta Lucia takes the lead on the 6-point scored by Joseph Yo here in the first quarter, 13-11. And we have the first time out of the game. Well, marahil alam nila lahat mga kaibigan na si James Yap ay pinatawa ng 1-game suspension that he will serve on Sunday dahil sa nangyari sa kanilang dalawa ni Joseph Yo as you saw PJ Simon score on a jump shot. Narito si Magu Marjon para ikwento sa atin tungkol sa suspension ng James Yap. Magu!
Thanks. Nakakwentuhan natin kanina si Commissioner Sonny Barrios and the official stand ng PBA offices after careful review noong game tape ng game number 3, which is standard procedure part ng PBA office. And yung flagrant flagrant 1, James Yap on Joseph Hill, has been reclassified into an F2 or flagrant 2, which carries with it an automatic 1-game suspension and a minimum fine of 20,000 pesos. Pero dahil nga late na nagdesisyon kagabi at na-transmit sa Purefoods itong desisyon ng suspension, sa Sunday na na-defer yung suspension na to. Nakakwento natin si James Yap, and although he disagrees with this, he will just have to live with it.
Thank you, guys. Wala talaga magagawa dyan.